Now, Dokken, usually when people start to talk, there's a tendency to veer to negative, personality clashes and etc. But what should really be celebrated here is that 81 to 89 period that delivered 3 platinum and 1 gold album and 11 singles inside the top 50 in the US. It was an incredibly successful band. That may have thrived on conflict, but the success was still there nonetheless. And it must have been an amazing time.
Well, that was the first time anybody's ever framed it the Dokken experience that way. It's always like, is Don really a dick? And what's up with that wig? I mean, who cares? No, he's not a dick. And what's wrong with losing your hair as you get older? I mean, it's okay for Bruce Willis.
But the time,
actually,
though,
it's a sign of virility.
Of course. But the time delivered so many high points. I mean, Breaking the Chains lineup changed. One Crucier left. The classic lineup came together. You, Don, Jeff, and Mick. And people forget that the critics were on board as well. I mean, you got great reviews. I mean, Martin Popoff was one of the standout critics whose prose were devoured every week. And looking back at some of what he wrote, he said early on, about 83, 84, he said, this band is on a par with Van Halen for that live feel. And you can add the conflict between the guitar and the vocal, and it all packaged together to produce this great sound.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've over the years, over the decades, I've had sort of, come to appreciate the better aspects of the experience. For one, the songwriting. I think that really stands the test of time to a certain extent. I mean, it was somewhat dated, but still pretty cool. There's very few bands I like that I would listen to or buy records from the 80s. And in retrospect, I think we did have something there, obviously. Numbers prove that. People still like those songs. I don't know if we're really on par with Van Halen. I don't agree with that statement, but that's very nice of him to say that. We didn't have David Lee Roth, and I'm no Eddie, so. But, we had a different thing, and it was cool.
And